Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with Faltacunlimited. We're doing another FNX X300 holster build today. It's going to be on a QLS in Coyote Brown. Kind of the same as yesterday, but a different hood. We're using an actual thumb snap. So I buy the rubber thumb snaps. This is it's an option for level 2. It's not as expensive or durable as the mechanical level 2, which is what I used in the previous video. But we're going to hook this up. There's a special way I hook it up so that when you attach it, it's not on the outside and it doesn't look like crap. So what I see a lot of people do is they'll just bolt this on the outside, so you see the whole strap and then you see the bolts. I figured out a way to not do that. It actually bolts on the inside, so all you see is the screws on the outside. And it just looks so much better. So we're going to go ahead, set that up. You're going to need 2 pieces of blocking for that side, 1 piece of blocking for this side. It's going to have a QLS fork on it, and we're just going to hook it up. Now, the way we're going to do this is generally I like to go straight around, but where this hammer pivots is right here. So if I do it like this, then it's going to hit the hammer if it's in the cocked position instead of the decocked position. I know a lot of people like to take it. You could actually flip it off and it goes to a second cock reset. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to make it parallel to the end of the slide. And so we're going to do it pretty much like this. So the customer will be able to pop it, it'll open, and then they could pull the firearm out. To do that, I actually have it set up. I was just playing with it before camera like this, and we are going to go ahead, get it all set, and I'm going to show you how I mount these particular setups. Now, the other side is a couple eyelets with a rivet on it. So what we're going to do is this rivet is going to be, or the snap rather, is going to be just outside of where it's going. So we're going to set this here, and it's going to literally, actually, right exactly where it's at is where this is going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and lock this particular part in place. Where's my pen? So there we go. All right, it's not going anywhere, and obviously this is QLS fork as well, so let's go ahead and get that going. It's going to be thicker. I believe I used this one last night. Here we go. Yep, that's good right there. So I will go ahead and lock that in place where it sits. This one's going Coyote Brown, and I was actually on my distributor the other day and I found some brown QLS clips, so I ordered that and they actually came in. So I'm going to be throwing one of those on here so I could save my black ones. So it'll give a little bit of contrast. It's a slightly lighter brown. Beautiful day here. It's 64 degrees inside the garage. It is nice. Got the dogs up here. They're in the window enjoying the breeze and the sun. Or the sliding door, I should say. All right. So there's that. Now, on this side, let's see here. So this is going to be popping around there. So this, as you can see, it's unneeded. So what I'm actually going to do is we're going to be cutting it, and then I'm going to put my own holes in there. And let's see here. So that's going to be roughly around there. Now what we have to do is I'm going to set this aside. We need blocking. It's been a while since I've done this setup, so I believe that's what I used to use. So I cut this aluminum so it is actually slightly larger, slightly. So when the kydex goes over it, the kydex forms around it, and what I'm going to do is it's actually the same thickness, and I'll cut a strip That way that slides inside of it. So now what we'll have to do is, if you just put this on there, you will still have the Chicago screws. That's not a Chicago screw. The Chicago screws will be right underneath it, which can scratch the firearm. So I bump it up one more time and make it a little decorative. So this is going to be probably set up like so, and then this will be just like that. So as long as this all stays within, we're good. So I'm going to set this up so it sits right here. See if that's long enough or wide enough. Ah, it is. And like I said, we're going to be at the same angle as that. There we go. Let's lock that in place. Now I might have to do it smaller because, let's see, this comes up to here. Yeah, I'm not going to like that. I am going to need a smaller piece. I might do it. The hardest part is figuring out how you want it to look aesthetically pleasing. So it's going to wrap around. We're going to want it right here. Actually, maybe I'll just go lower. Well, it's going to be under the Kydex anyway, so. Yeah, let's do that right there. Throw that back under. Make sure it's going to be cleared all around. And like I said, this is my first time doing it this particular way. If I don't like it, I'll probably sell it half price or give it away. But we'll see. All right, so there's that. My heat press is up. So this is going to be right here. This is going to be, oh, I lied. I got to do that one more piece. So it's going to go right there. And that needs to be locked in place. Okay, now we're good. So I'm going to cut my Coyote Brown 12 by 12. Let's throw it in the press. All right, I'm kind of stoked. So mail just came. I forgot that I ordered some, yeah. But hopefully. All right, there it is. So if you're not familiar, if you're on the Kydex Benders page on Facebook, they do something called group buys. So what it is a whole bunch of people get in together and they buy over 1,000 of whatever the item is at that time. So normally these are, this is a light bearing cloth for the holsters for inside the waistband. These are $6 a piece if you buy them individually. You have to buy like 24 to get them down to like $4, so it's quite a bit. So if you buy 1,000 or more, they're like $1.25 each. So I ordered 100 or 150 or something like that in this group buy, and it was like $150, $160. So now I can go ahead and not have to spend a ridiculous amount of money. Or now I just have to get bins and put them in the bins. Yay! All right, the Coyote Brown is in the press. We got another, oh crap, I forgot to change the time. So apparently 290 seconds left. No big deal. It's normally 150. I had it at 340, so I'll just let it go when the time comes. But it's gonna go right on the mold. I have it set up here. Bam. Joy. looking forward to this. Tools you're going to need after you get the trimming all done is just a router bit on a Dremel. That's all I use right there, and honestly kind of a steady hand. So I will show you. I've done it before, like maybe a year or a year and a half ago, but time to update the video, and this time we're doing it on vac, so here we go. Bam. All right, we have it drilled. I'm going to cut those on the laser. I'm going to wait to get it all cut on here, or get these drilled. I'm going to wait on that. But if I put the trim jig in, you can see just a little bit of the corner is showing, so we're going to shave that off. No big deal. I think it's going to be good. So I'm going to go ahead, cut it, and then trim it, and we'll see what it looks like. All right, here we go here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this right here. I don't want the button anywhere near the firearm, so I'm going to do it right around there, and that'll give you ample room. When you're grabbing it, you could hit it with your thumb. So at this point I will mark those. Okay, I'm okay with that placement. I'm going to drill that. All right, this side I'm gonna wait to drill this so we can get it after we fold it around the firearm. So we'll fold it and do our things, but for now, I'm gonna bolt this up and then I'm going to Dremel in there. And here I am. I just went ahead and cut this on the Dremel. You can see there, and I cleaned up the edges, so this slot will slide right in, and then this is gonna bolt right in there like so. But like I said, we're gonna have to cut this, add a couple of our own holes, so we can get the distance that we need. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead, cut those out, and then I'm gonna fold it, and we're gonna add all our hardware. All right, and this is the hardware it comes with. So we'll grab two of these, and we'll see what it looks like right now. Might have to go with a smaller one. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Yeah, gonna go with the smaller one because it's bottoming out. No big deal. There's one, and there's two. Come on, where'd you go? There you are. All right, so there's that. Now, what we need to do is open this bag. It's got the button section. And easiest way I found to install these on the rubber is throw the screw right through it, like so. And then put the Chicago screw in, like that. Here we go. And this is gonna go right there. And then we're gonna figure out our spacing, and then it'll be a boom, like that. All right. Throw this back on real quick, throw this in here. All right, now it looks like if I do just like that, it gives plenty of room for a hammer if it's cocked or not. And right there, we're good. So what I'm going to do, snap that off, and I'm going to cut this off, because we won't need that. Take that out. Back in here. So throw that on. Should we need it in here? And this is where we're going to mount it. So mark screw, screw. Go ahead and drill that. Go ahead, clean these holes. Get my Noga, clean the inside. Alright, now let's see. I'm gonna have to go smaller on those as well. Luckily, all the other ones that I throw out are all right here. So there's one, there's two. Okay, get that so I don't stab myself. All right, now, get those. I'm gonna throw some Loctite on them, but generally, I have found, put it through, grab your screw, put your screw through, take the other one, put that through as well. Now, put thread locker from behind. You don't want these coming out. You don't need that snapped anymore. Yeah, this is 100 times easier if it wasn't there. Oh, wrong ones. It's this guy. Oh, no, that was the right one. All right, so with my fat fingers, go. There's one. There we go. There's two. And there is plenty of clearance. And then snap, just like that. And then you, whoop, and here it goes. So I'm going to get the retention. Here. These are 1/4 inch. Those are 3/16. I'd have to look at the size again, but these are 0.4375. I can pick it up. There we go. Feels good. Let's open this up. Gonna get the long screws. The smaller ones I'm going to throw in there. And yeah, that goes pretty good. Good little clash. Get it in there, square it up. All right, and there we have outside the waistband. And actually, you know what? It looks pretty good. So there we have it with the hood strap, which works for trigger down and up. And just hit that, out it comes. I personally like the mechanical hood, but these work as well. Hell yeah. Happy building.